FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I know teams always talk about having a 24-hour rule after a game, and eventually we end up rolling our eyes. But it works both ways, right? 24 hours if you win, 24 if you lose. But, boy, it's a fun 24 when you win the game. And you win NFC Offensive Player of the Week, isn't it?
Absolutely. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far in second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 on the play.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now a play fake here on first down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Paris Campbell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. He gets it to Thomas. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And able to get this out to the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week, and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now this time he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. They run the jet sweep. Dotson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Garoppolo. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And Thomas has it. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Past the 20. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
2nd and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And this is Shepard on the catch.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Garoppolo on first down.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Sterling Shepard from 13 yards out.
And the Commanders are able to claw one back.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he converts, and it cuts the lead to 35-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Lockett, the man in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That ball caught by Campbell.
30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On first down, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 30 on second down, Garoppolo. That one is slant to McLaurin. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. There's Garoppolo on first and 10. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 30 on second down, Garoppolo. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Now the ball comes loose, but they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Garoppolo looks to throw. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gibson here running out of the gun. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Gibson again.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. It's hauled in by Shepard.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out. Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Ryan Knoll,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, they weren't messing around. 1st and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that, because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, 1st down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. It's the former Buckeye Paris Campbell out with the rest of the offense here.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover.
2nd and 4.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll set up to throw.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll find Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, what looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
And I think there on the left hash mark, he's just aiming down the middle and hoping to hit it true. But this ball started right and started working away from him, and it's going to wind up wide of the mark.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
Quick slant, Dotson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
A give up the middle to Gibson. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibson.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught.
Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And some space here. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one.
Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun now on third down. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Garoppolo now.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here's a give to Gibson.
Shoves him away. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
61 yards on the ground for him so far.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go. Play 20.
Now Garoppolo. Touchdown!
Logan Thomas.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And out now come the Seahawks. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the
touchdown, Washington.
Great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders have taken a 4th-quarter lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 4, less than 90 seconds to go. And no other way to say it. They have blown a big lead, but a chance to rescue things late.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understand where they are in the field?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he will stop the clock as he gets to the sideline after a gain of about 10.
A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, they'll throw.
Slant pass hauled in by Campbell.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Washington, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they will get a home date